Here we go. Friday time. Yes, technical issues. You let me know whether you can hear me okay. Gosh, streaming doesn't half make you think an awful lot more than doing videos does. Welcome in, everybody. Let's just move some screens over here so I can see things. Christian is with us. Welcome in, Christian. Eric, all the way from Texas. Talis is in from Kent. Edwin, you're going to have to let me know, Edwin. Are you still in Japan or have you got new things going on right now? Simon is with us. GB, cheeky lunch break. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Nathan Marsh is with us. Mike is with us. Lobes is with us. Darren is with us. Christian, I'm a bit glitchy. That could be your end glitchy. Sorry, you could be your end, Christian. You never know. Tell me, tell me other people. Is it coming through all right? We are having a few technical little issues this end. We got Lewis with us. Boing, boing, Lewis. Welcome in. Simon can hear us. Edwin, thank you. Hearing us fine. Neil, you had technical issues. You were on a Wednesday video. Just happy it's Friday. JM Thoughts is with us as well. Morning, Cocker. Okay, we'll go with that. Christian, now fine, was just a little bad at the start. It might have been teething problems, Christian. I'm just warming up. Edwin's back in Singapore. Excited about the RB Leipzig big league match tomorrow. Edwin, don't leave us dangling there. Who are we playing in this big league match? Edwin, on lunch, only got 15 minutes left, unfortunately, at work today. Lewis, we are thrilled that you choose to spend the end of your lunch break with us. We best get into some Football Manager then, hadn't we? Just before we do, let's see if we can just change some screens around. Monkey in the Fog is with us as well. Fabulous to see you, sir. Let's get over into the game. Oh, okay. Okay, so it is winter update time. What does that mean for us? We're about to find out. I'm hoping it's kind. I'm hoping it all still works. Wouldn't that be a dream? We'll see how we get on. Edwin, you're taking on leaders. Hang on. Let's back up a second here, Edwin. Let's back up a second here. Am I a little out the loop in the Bundesliga? Dortmund atop? Have Bayern Munich had a little bit of a stutter? That would be a turn up. I wasn't aware of that. Good luck to your Leipzig side. Monkey in the Fog. Afternoon all. Great to see you in. Okay, let's take you through some stuff. Not all of it good, I'm afraid. Brace yourselves now. Brace yourselves. We had, in our stream before last, an injury in our very last game on stream where Levi Amanchi was out for, I forget how long it was. It was a baddie. Ended up being 2 months in the end. Welcome in, Rugio, by the way. Welcome in, Coach, as well. Fabulous to see you. Hope your health is well today, Coach. Noticed that you weren't streaming earlier, hoping that you're fighting fit. So Levi Amanchi got injured in our stream before last. Very last game we played on stream. I said, I hope this isn't a bad one. It turned out it was. And then in our last stream, in our very last game, my adopted son, Kellen Hickinson, got injured. And I said, again, that could be a bad one. And I was right. It was potentially a 10-month injury layoff. We're now down to 3 to 6 months, but I think that's effectively his season done. 10 months out in non-league football is essentially a career ender, I'm afraid, and the injuries get worse. Our left winger, Vincent Harper, is now torn a hamstring. He's potentially out for, another month, I think? 5 weeks to 2 months. Cannot catch a break at the moment. Morning, Wolf. Great to see you in. God, we're beaming in from all over the world then now, aren't we? So we've got Coach in Slovenia. We've got Rugio in Norfolk. We've got Edwin back in Singapore. We've got Wolf in I'm going to say Virginia. I keep saying DC, Wolf, but I'm pretty sure it's Virginia, isn't it? We've got Christian, who's in London. We've got Lewis, if I remember right, Lewis Parry, Stourbridge. JM Thoughts up in York. Gavin Brash, you're going to have to tell us where in the world you are, please. There's a northern twang there, I think, isn't there? But let us know where exactly you are. Darren, Crewkern Darren, a Newcastle fan in Crewkern. DC and Virginia are next to each other, so I'd be right either way, Wolf. Either way. I do geography. Fabulous. Currently at work in Telford, where you can't win them all, Lewis. GB's in sunny Donny. Fabulous place. Great to see you all in. Let us know who your clubs are up against this weekend. By the way, if anybody's got a popular search engine open, who's my club up against this weekend? Let me know who Birmingham are playing up. I'm a little bit behind, very, very busy behind the scenes video-wise at the moment. Should be a new video out tomorrow morning. Simon Thornley is the brains of this particular operation. He's written a fabulous script for a Save Ideas video that I think is going to be simply delicious, I would say. It is going to be
nice.
Potentially a Save Ideas video that's got one of the best clubs I think we could manage in FM23. It's going to be an epic, a long-termer. I'm not going to say anything about what the flavour of the video is. Simon has come up trumps, and I think I've created a nice little backdrop to his script tomorrow that's just going to get people itching to start a new save. So that's coming. Lewis, you've got Hull tonight away. Must win. Chasing those playoffs hard. Monkey in the Fog, Wigan. Oh, really? Wigan? Oh, dear. I actually went to the Wigan game when we were at home. Wigan had a man sent off within about 15 minutes, I think. We lost 1-0. Let's go. You're hailing from, brace yourselves. Let's go. From Lanaken in Belgium. Standard Liège are away at Westerlo this weekend. Former club of Tony Brogno. Absolute FM favourite of mine, but we're going back a couple of decades there. Let's go. You may not even have been born. GT is with us. Welcome in, GT.
Afternoon, everybody.
GT, I hope you are fabulously well, and more importantly, I hope that your nearest and dearest are very well as well. Let us know, GT. You're probably taking in a game somewhere this weekend. Larkhall, Thistle, Hamilton Academicals. Long trip to Aston Villa. Let me know what you're up to. Joshua Brown is with us. Joshua Brown, you fabulous individual. It's always a pleasure.
Afternoon, everybody.
And the pleasure, honestly, is all mine, not really yours at all, I would imagine. Abdullahi Raki left me on red. You'll have to try Nick Gillikens. Oh, we're going back to Christian Dibble, JB, today. Nathan Marsh, think we will win, Lewis. You're a fellow bag. Nathan, I did not know. Did I know? I don't know. I'm claiming not to know, Nathan, that you're a boing as well, are you? Wolf Tracks, Wimbledon are at Mansfield Town. You already know the score will be 2-1 to the Stags because your defence is worse than the one we have at King. Well, Wolf, you may just have popped that comment in a little early. I haven't shown you the off-stream form yet, which honestly has not been great, but 2 clean sheets in the last 2. Come on, let's chalk that up as a win, shall we? Edwin. Very nice. Oh, Edwin, you're on brand, aren't you? Thank you very much. Scouting video out on the manager's seat. Thank you, Edwin. Appreciate that, GT. Well, honestly, it's a pleasure to welcome in one of our favourites anytime you have time to make it for a stream. Talis the Jills. Taken a long old trip to Harrogate. That's an inhumane journey for any self-respecting Gills fan. Junior is with us from Northern Ireland. Let us know who Newry City are up against this weekend. GT, Hamilton have got Arbroath on the telly tonight. Larkhall are away to Girvan, and Villa guaranteed 3 points, isn't it? Taking on Palace these days. JB, Shromnik might actually sign for you. I'm sure you could give him more money than most Polish second division sides. Joshua Brown, why do you know more about my former series than I do? I don't remember Shromnik. Who was he? Sounds good. Darren, Ivan Toney has announced he's allowed to play in Monday's 2-2 draw with Fulham. Lewis, head back to work. Catch the VOD. You're too kind, Lewis. Good luck to the Baggies when you take on your opponents this weekend. Who else have we got? Isaac. Last email. Oh, Isaac, that's a beautiful feeling right there, isn't it? My goodness. Last email of the week sent. Isaac's declaring it. It's the weekend. Let's hope some more of us are just wrapping up our Friday work as we go through the stream. Monkey in the Fog, Ipswich taking on Burton. Town of Flat Track Bullies. We're the opposite. We have a good go against the big teams. Then we roll over and have our tummies proverbially tickled every time we play a team in the bottom half, which is indeed Wigan. Let's go, you're 39, so you know Tony Brogno very well. He had a knack for scoring many goals against Anderlecht, which is always a pleasure, I'd imagine, for a Standard Liège fan. Newry are at Glenarvan. Chelsea are going to field 11 players against the opposition, but only team will play is ourselves. But we still believe in Graham Potter, don't we? Don't we? Or are Chelsea fans getting a little bit fed up? GT, you're hoping that you don't ask for much, do you, GT? All three of your teams will get 3 points this weekend. Anyway, to the game. This is the form that we are in. I can't remember exactly where we left you last stream. I know we just played Harrow Borough. Did we play Dorking as well, perhaps? We've lost to Oxford City. But we made progress in the FA Cup before eventually getting knocked out by a league side in the shape of Newport County. So let's not knock that. We've lost to Weymouth, although was the shenanigans in play against Weymouth? Was it a penalty? Did we have a sending off? No, I think we were just rubbish that game. But then we've beaten Torquay. Torquay, by the way, were top of the table when we played them. We had a goal disallowed. We scored a late winner, granted, from a set play. And then we've just beaten Hornchurch as well. So we are perched on the cusp of greatness. I say on the cusp. Probably a little bit further back than that, to be honest. We're 7 points behind 7th placed Worthing. And I feel like we've said this for the last 4 streams running. If we could just have a good run of form today, we could be back in the playoffs. It never happens. We've lost 7, drawn 6 already this season. We're 4 points behind the team that's above us. Let's be brutally honest. We look more like sinking towards Weymouth in mid-table. But we've got a bit of a problem in this save. Time for the serious chat. The problem is this. It's a significant one. I have applied for a job. It was with Red Star Paris in France. We, of course, got rejected for that job. Not even an interview, not a snifter, nothing at all. So I came back to Kingstonian with my tail between my legs and did some thinking. And at the same time, I noticed that the board have slashed our budgets. They were £9,000 per week. They slashed them to £8,000 per week. They've now taken it down to below £5,000 per week. The club is hemorrhaging cash. We are surely heading towards certain administration. Probably with points deductions involved, I would imagine. And we've got injuries all over the shop. Form isn't great. And it looks like, for the 3rd season running, I'm not going to be able to get Kingstonian promoted. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I'm absolutely loving that at the moment. I've been looking for a real challenge in Football Manager for a long time. I didn't really find it in Slovenia, even though I couldn't see how good any of my players were. I managed to overcome the fact that I was moving clubs every season when we played Mercenary and was still able to win some trophies there. Back when we were in Spain in FM22, I took Europa from the 4th tier to La Liga without signing any players for money. And I feel like, with Kingstonian, things are brutally, brutally tough. And I love it. So the plan was to maybe get a quick promotion with Kingstonian, bounce on to maybe a National League club, then maybe into League 2 before applying for jobs abroad. And it turns out, well, I really am quite liking life here. And we're not doing very well. And I'm feeling quite stubborn about things. And I don't really want to move on from Kingstonian until we've done something. Whether that be just get them one promotion, whether that be steer them from administration back into the playoffs, whether that be take them into the Football League, I don't know. But I'm loving life at Kingstonian at the moment, so I'm not sure how quick. Always shenanigans with Weymouth. Sorry, you having some jibes in Weymouth's direction, are you? Tallis, you like the appointment of Dyche at Everton, but feel they're toothless without Dominic Calvert-Lewin. You're on the fence with Mopo. Well, that's generous. I'm not sure that many people are on the fence with him anymore. I think most have given up, haven't they? Wolf, you lost to Weymouth because Greeno was passing on information. Let's hope Greeno pops in later and we can ask him that. JB, I'll mention it while it's on your mind. You should do a video of your previous saves best 11, all of your favourites at each position while inspiring newer viewers to watch the older stuff. Joshua Brown, you sound like a fabulous hype man or marketing manager. Is that indeed your background? What a fabulous idea that would be. Maybe that's something I could do on stream. Best ever striker, Peter Musa. I mean, just saying. What else we got? Isaac, the Estonian League starts this weekend. We're all excited for that. And you've got Kalev taking on Nom. As in the Nom? Is he in Estonia now? I'm concerned. I've not heard from him. No longer returns my calls. He's ghosted me. Isaac, let us know what kind of season Kalev are going to have, by the way, now that you're in charge. I mean, let's be honest, you are in charge. Are they going to be racing up the division? KD3's with us. You think you are burnt out and need to have a break from FM? Does such a thing exist, KD3? Why are you burnt out? What is your current save? How far have you taken them? JM Thoughts, you're 11th. You are in prime position for greatness. Yeah, 11th is, of course, the position of champions. All the nonsense rules, and it turns out you just need to start safe with Kingstonian. Very true. JM, take them to the prep. Oh, behave. If I could take them to the Vanarama South title, I'd retire happy. Let's go. Did you, for applying for another job, change the squad and fan dynamics? Not in the slightest. Let's go. I don't think anybody took my application seriously. Monkey in the Fog, I'm sticking with the case, embracing the struggle and 10 new signings a week, keeping it nice and fresh. JB, you're 23. You're not experienced enough for about 23. That's an obscene age, by the way. I'm almost old enough to be your grandfather. Sean Hammond is with us. Everybody's favourite is in. There's only one Nom. Hi, by the way, there is only one Nom, and thank goodness for that. Could we cope with an additional one? I don't think that I could. Anyway, I'm ready to play a little bit of football. Now, look, hey, I don't want to hear it down in the chat, by the way. Any allegations that I've deliberately come back for an FA Trophy game against Herne Bay, who I didn't know they even played football down in Herne Bay. Where on earth even is Herne Bay? They've got some kind of, what's that? A stork? Flamingo? I mean, they've got a kit, so they must be semi-proper. In fact, they've got a footballer. DJ Daniel Johnson. Are they a Kent club? Play for Margate and Dartford. any allegations that I've come back for a soft game just to get me warmed up for the stream is absolutely salacious rumour and innuendo, and I will not stand for it. Here we go. This is going to be my first game in charge since the winter update. Expect any kind of tactical consistency to come crumbling down as we exit the FA Trophy to an unplayable club. Here we go. Heron Bay, Monkey in the Fog, well done to you. Isaac likes the badge. Coloured Sands is in. Welcoming Coloured Sands. Joshua Brown, it's on the Kent coast. Thank you, Joshua Brown. Good topographic. Is that a word? Topographic? Topographical knowledge there. Love your map work. Here we go. We're playing HBFC. Sounds like a bank. And here we go. We've got a free kick. Kinsella's on it. The rain is streaming down. We're the home side. We've curled one over the bar early. Is it still a winter update if it's almost summertime, Joshua Brown? According to Sport Interactive, yes, indeed it is. Springtime is... Oh, is it in? Oh, Caninda's headed one in. Shuts us. He's dallied on that. It's winter until 1st of April. Is that a thing? Is that true? Am I making things up? Got me pondering there. It's literally spring. I don't think it is spring, is it? Or is it? Did spring start in March? Ruggles is a fabulous name for one of their players, by the way. I would like a player called Ruggles. He sounds like he would be fun in the dressing room, doesn't he? Here we go. They've missed a couple of headers. Here is Cheryl Baker. You've not seen much of Cheryl, but he's got the ball into the box. And it was nearly. It was nearly. He's hit it straight at the keeper's torso, unfortunately. Kinsella, Caninda, almost a rerun of the goal. Here we go. Wolf Tracks. Game releases in November. March is definitely winter. Jesse Lefebvre is with us. How is life over in Canada? You're going to have to let us know. It is very early in the morning there, I would say. And here's Thompson. Get it in, son. Oh, drills it. Drills it across the box. Wolf Tracks. Here we go, Wolf. Bring a bit of sense to proceedings. March the 20th is the first day of spring. All right, we've got 3 weeks left of winter then. Plenty of time. Of course it's a winter update. Here we go. We've won the ball back. Caninda. Thompson. Wild Boys goes after it. It's Ruggles. I like Ruggles. He doesn't even play for us, and I like Ruggles. Flisher. Come on, boys. Win the ball back. Oh, Wild Boys was in. Thompson has dropped very deep and given the ball away. That's a concern. And they've just waltzed through our defence, and that's a concern. And they've clipped the outside of the post. And yeah, you guessed it. That's a concern as well. They've come back into this game a touch, haven't they? Oh, they've well and truly come back into the game now, haven't they? Oh, good Lord. Oh, winter update. Fickle mistress. Ruggles was involved, of course. Oh, what else have we got? If the temperature is less than 10 degrees, it's winter. Thank you, Sean. I will agree with that. Darren, lose this. And it's... Darren, you're not going to be the first to be chanting that, by the way. I think the Kingstonian fans have probably had enough of this nonsense by now. Absolute nonsense. Charlie Turner, what save are you currently doing? That's a heck of a question there, Charlie, isn't it? Heck of a question. The intention is that we try and win Europe's big 5 leagues, Charlie, but only managing clubs from the 5 capital cities. And we've started in London, in Tier 6 of England. Come on, son. Tier 6 in England with newly promoted Kingstonian. Season 1, we guided them into the playoffs. Season 2, we didn't. This is Season 3. And it's not going an awful lot better than Season 2, if I'm brutally honest. So how we're ever going to move to another team, Charlie, and win any of Europe's big 5 leagues, I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. But I've become a little bit attached to the challenge at Kingstonian because it's going so badly. So I'm focused on that at the moment, like with laser-like tunnel vision. So there you go. That's probably more information that you asked for. Coloured Sands is trying a randomised journeyman on the new update. Isaac appreciates the finish. Absolutely. GT, that was a stunning goal. Let's go. Western Europe days can have all 4 seasons in one day. And JM Thoughts cuts through an awful lot of my my descriptive narrative and just says, yeah, it's a road to glory. It's not a road to glory. It's absolutely not one of those. Here we go. Look, I've got slides made, Charlie, and everything. We're trying to replicate Carlo Ancelotti by winning Europe's Big 5 leagues, and we're only managing clubs from the capital. Does that sound like a road to glory? It absolutely does not. Just because I've got myself stuck at Kingstonian and I'm stubbornly refusing to move on, neither have I had any job offers to move on either. That does not mean it's a road to glory. Wilson. I will not be that streamer, JM Thoughts, and you know who I refer to. Respected in Europe, indeed. If I say this is a journeyman, dag nabbit, wild boar, it will be a journeyman. Maybe. Almost. To be confirmed. Okay. The man I want to bring on is Big Levi Amanchi. Harrison Thompson, by the way. Cause for concern. Ignore the training. He overslept. This is the media's predicted top scorer in the division. Not a bit of it. Genuinely not a bit of it. We've got 9 in 21. He's not performing well at all. No goals in... Well, he didn't play the last game, but no goals in 5 before that. He's streaky, and I put it all down to this not being consistent enough. It's a trait that I cannot stand in a striker. It means they'll score 10 in 8 and then disappear for 6 months. Cannot stand it. So Levi Amanchi comes on, the big man. Let's hope he doesn't get injured again. I've been nursing him back to health. Hopefully, he can get on the score sheet today. Here we go. Edwin. Are we still modelling the team style on the crazy gang? It's evolved a little. I will update you on that when we get back to the tactics screen, Edwin. I've been doing thinking with the help of Mike and shortly with the help of Isaac. We're working on a little video together for the manager's seat, and they've been asking me all kinds of questions and got me thinking about things that, Levi, that I'm probably not comfortable thinking about. And it's, I don't know, I've made a couple of tweaks to the tactic based off that. Here we go. Lewis Kinsella. What are you doing, Lewis? Back post, Lewis. No? Oh, but it's in anyway. Oh, it's Kaninda. Oh, playing for those set pieces. Absolutely love it. Coloured Sands. You got Alanyaspor. You beat Besiktas away and Konyaspor at home. 3-0 wins. What a start. Coloured Sands. It's great to be enjoying a new save, isn't it? Joshua Brown. Are you officially on the Llama market research team? You're the hype man, JB. You're the hype man. Simon. What do you mean it may be a road to glory? I can't be more unequivocal in this. It is not a road to glory. It might be a road. There will be no glory at the end of this. Oh, sorry, you just made that exact... Simon, I should read the end of comments before going off on my own, shouldn't I? Sorry, Simon. Apologies. Mea culpa. Isaac, didn't realise Ancelotti won the French league. PSG, I think, wasn't it? Or I hope so. Or the entire premise of the save, Isaac, is absolute nonsense. JM Thoughts. Here's the challenge. Win all 5 leagues with clubs that start. Don't dangle that in front of me, JM. That's not what I want to hear right now. Simon Thornley. Longer than the road to Mandalay. Is there a road to Mandalay? Amarillo. JM Thoughts. He managed PSG. Thank you, JM Thoughts. And JM Thoughts, he won the league, didn't he? Whoever manages PSG wins the league, don't they? Even Pochettino, and he's a useless manager. We got Dover Athletic away in 6 days. Joshua, I don't think we'll be 6-0 up at half-time on this road. Who says? We've just beaten the might of Herne Bay 3-1 in the FA Trophy. Look at this. We're on an upward trend now. 3 games unbeaten. One of them was against top of the table. Our Torquay's still top of the table, but they are. Come on, we're beating the big guns now. Colored Sands. Yep, you won the... Oh, sorry, we're talking about Ancelotti here, aren't we? You won the league with AC Milan, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern München, and Chelsea. Incidentally, 3 capital clubs and 2 non. Yet he couldn't do it, could he? He couldn't guide Hertha Berlin or Roma to the title like somebody is about to do. We'll see. We'll see. JM thought he's just going to assume that let's assume that he won it, JM. Thank you very much. Darren, Torquay have only lost 5 games all season. Is that in real life or is that in my world here? What's happening? You're right. They've only lost 5 games all season. And 2 of them were against us, were they? Fools! We beat them 1-0. We've done them twice. Look at this, by the way. 28 goals for Danny Elliott. What? I mean, look at what we're pottering around with. I think our top scorer's got what? 6 for Wild Boar, 9 for Thompson. If I could get this squirrel scoring again. He only got 19, I suppose, last season. Goals, I think, is the problem. Wild Boar, another one. He was rattling them in 24 last season. 2 this season. Not great. Not great. I will grant you. JB, if you put the names of the goal scorers down the centre of a t-shirt in big white letters, you'd buy it. I think we're way off. We're way off merch, I think. We want the extra time. We absolutely do. How are Dover doing, by the way? 10th. Right, that was a big win against Salisbury, but I smell that they might be vulnerable here. Coloured Sands, he won Serie A as a player with right. Did he as a player? Did he play? I know he played for Milan. I didn't know he played for Roma. So he just needs a Berlin club. That doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon, does it? Goodness me. Tough times over in Berlin. Not at Union, by the way, but Hertha just don't seem to be able to get it right, do they? I would like to beat Dover. Is that too much to ask for? Is that greedy? Doesn't feel greedy. I feel if we could just get ourselves on a little run. No more injuries. Get our left winger back. I'm writing Kellen off for the season. 10 months. He ain't coming back. I would like it very much if we could just squeeze into those playoffs. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like we'd be back on the road to somewhere. Not on the road to glory, but somewhere. Let's just pop this in as well, because I've just noticed our good friend Got No Game has jumped in, welcoming Got No Game all the way from the Emerald Isle. Hope you are well, sir. There is a link to his own YouTube channel. He's got a little thing going on with University College Dublin, who have fabulous kits, by the way. The colours they play in are exquisite. And Got No Game does a lovely job guiding us through his save. Go and give him a subscribe. Open up a second window. And then straight after this stream, go and check out one of his videos. It's all very good fun. Darren, looking at Dover's form, 5-0 Dover winning. Yes, Darren. Yes, I think you're right. Edwin, Union Berlin, 3rd in the table right now. What a club they are. I'd love to manage Union Berlin. To go from Red Star Paris to Union Berlin to Rayo Vallecano. And then I'm not sure who we're going to manage in Italy. Can't be Lazio, can it? Doesn't really fit in with the left wing vibe, does it? Coloured Sands. He was there when Roma played European Cup finals against Liverpool. He then went to AC Milan, multiple European Cups as a player and a manager, true football royalty. I think you're absolutely right. And JB, Hertha are stupidly rich. They'll eventually succeed in spite of themselves. Are you talking about Hertha or are you talking about your own Chelsea there? Sounds like you could be talking about your own club there. Coloured Sands, keep us updated. He's just finished game 3. He beat... You think you can do me here, Coloured Sands, but I know this. You beat Istanbul Başakşehir 4-1 away from home. Thank you. Didn't even take a run up at that pronunciation. You are going to win the league at this rate. Got no game. All great here. That's what we wanted to hear. Got no game. Let us know who your team is playing at the weekend. Got no game. Let's go. Hertha Berlin is in the middle of a takeover by 777 Partners. Have I read that out? Is that a company called 777 Partners? Or is it a business that has 777 partners? They also own Standard Liège, great club. Paris Saint-Germain, great club. Vasco da Gama, I'm not sure if they're a great club or not. I mean, I know trophy-wise they are, but morally and ethically, I don't know. And is that Genoa, a team that I don't know, or is that Genoa in Serie B? Darren Taylor, can't see it happening, but how wonderful would it be if Union... I'll take anybody other than Bayern. Union, Mainz were going well for a while, weren't they? Leverkusen under Xabi Alonso. I'd take anybody. Just like a little bit of, I don't know, just a little bit of something new, don't we? Who else have we got with us here? Drew?
Evening, everybody.
Manager's seat Discord, Drew, by the way. Top moderator. Great to have you in, Drew. Let us know who the Royals are up against this afternoon. Not this afternoon, so this weekend, I should say. Joshua Brown, Chelsea do not succeed. We stumble around the place like a drunk and faceplant into the Champions League every so often. I feel like you want us to feel sorry for you as a Chelsea fan. I can't, I'm afraid. I bet Drew as a Reading fan can't. I bet Simon as a Yeovil fan can't. I bet Darren as a Newcastle fan can't. It's hard to feel sorry for Chelsea. They've had so much success. And you know, it's close again, isn't it? Dundalk are taking on St. Pat's tonight, looking for a first win of the season, but the season's in its infancy, isn't it? Drew, you got Borough. Oh, tough old game. Drew, who knew? No rhyming intended. Who knew Michael Carrick could coach? Didn't the Man United fans hate it when he was there with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Turns out he's a very good coach by the looks of things. By the way, sorry, I'm getting almost no Football Manager played because the chat is so busy and I'm enjoying it, quite frankly. Rhesus Minas is with us. Greetings. All well. Oh, Rhesus. All well with Kingstonian. Well, that would be putting things a little strong, I would say. It depends when you were last with us. We've won the last 3. But we're only 11th in the table, so, you know, not great. And last season, we finished 16th, so I'm going to put it down in the could do better category, I think. Jesse, to be fair, the Bundesliga title race is pretty close with Dortmund and Bayern and 46. Oh, sorry, on 46. And Union on 43. I'd love it if Union did it. Do Union still have European football to play, though? I could put a crimp in their plans, couldn't it? Let's go. Feeling pity for Arsenal. If I laugh, is that called a Chelsea grin? Drew, you actually fancied him to do... Did you really, Drew? You're a voyeur. You would have taken him before you got Ince. Drew, you're going to have to tell me. What do you think of Paul Ince as a coach? I know he did well at McDonald's. And then people say he didn't get much of a chance at Blackburn. But then wasn't he at Blackpool for a spell as well and did nothing? So, I don't know. What do you think of Ince? Are you happy? Junior, going to head off for a walk round the countryside. Have a fun stream. Junior, you're a gent. Good luck to Nuri this weekend. We will see you very soon. Edwin, Waiting on hearing about the tactical magical tweaks. Oh, Edwin. I get distracted, Edwin. So, well, here we go, Edwin. So Mike from the Manager's Seat Discord, another top mod, by the way, and Isaac have been asking me questions to try and educate me in Football Manager tactics and data analytics. And the question they've both asked me is, how do I actually want to play? And for that, I'm very good. I have a clear vision. And my vision is this. Now, depending on your age, you may or may not get this reference. People, wrongly, I would say, brand me as a long ball manager, which I'm not, actually. I'm not a fan of long ball football. Just because I hark back to the 90s a lot doesn't mean that I like, crazy gang Wimbledon-esque football. The style I'm looking to try and create is more Blackburn Rovers title-winning side with tough midfielders like David Batty, but also a little bit of creative flair like Tim Sherwood. We focus on getting the ball out to wingers who like to hit the byline like Jason Wilcox and Stuart Ripley, sending in balls for the likes of Sutton and Shearer. Support coming from the fullbacks like Graham Lasso. That's what I'm trying to recreate. So I've done some things. And we'll see. I don't know. We'll see whether it works. I have a lot of player instructions on here. So here's my Tim Sherwood, but Tim Sherwood is still tackling harder here. And here's my David Batty, but I've got Batty still getting forward a little bit. Here's my Graham Lasso. He's got more instructions that I've added than he actually has default for his role. So there's Stuart Ripley there over on the right. There's Jason Wilcox. This apparently is Chris Sutton, and this apparently is Alan Shearer. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, that's the vision, Edwin. That's the vision. GT, 90% sure Union are still in European action. Oh, that's going to count against them. Coloured Sands confirms it. Rhesus, Union is still in the Europa League, facing Union Saint-Gilloise in the round of 16. The Union derby indeed, JB. Drew, you weren't convinced by Ince, but all credit where it's due. He was doing a top job. Blackburn turned down Zidane and Ronaldinho in the late. Yeah, but who needs Ronaldinho when you've got Chris Sutton? I mean, you've got Graham Fenton on the bench, so, JM thoughts like Shearer. Ruck, morning. Morning to you. Morning, chat. Finished your workout. You're at 100.2 miles on the year to date. Biked miles over last year today. Well done you. Well done you. Healthy body, healthy mind. Sounds like you are in fine form. Talking of fine form, 3 wins from the last 3. We're making changes though. Caninda's just got 2 goals. So let's bring Davis in there. Onto the bench we want Heathy. Oh no, we don't. He's suspended. Oh, good Lord. Eventually, I want to get Levi Amanchi back into the side. Is it too early? I don't think it is. Thompson's in poor form. In he comes. By the way, McGlinchey needs to come back into the team. Nathan Blissett's been getting games recently as well. He's 78 years old now, but has been getting games. Here we go. McGlinchey comes in as Tim Sherwood. Here he is. This is a young Roddy Sherwood with vision of 9. I've not recruited well for this system. But I didn't know I wanted to play this system until Isaac and Mike started asking me questions. So, Edwin, does that explain it well enough? Darren Taylor, you love Graham Fenton. Who doesn't? He's a North East boy, doesn't he? Didn't he go on to manage Blythe Spartans? He won the FA Vars as manager of your hometown club, North Shields. There you go. You're a North Shields boy, are you? Joshua Brown should learn to ride the bike. Isaac can't ride the bike either. JB, never been on a bike. I think you can get bikes that don't move that make things an awful lot easier. Levi Amanchi, Jalen Wildboar. Come on, let's blitz Dover today. We can do this. Come on. 4 wins from the last 4 this would make. Darren's saying 5-0 Dover. If anybody else has score predictions, get them in the chat now. What do we want to do? Carry on the last performance. That's what we want to do. Levi Amanchi is motivated. He's my Chris Sutton in this. Let's go. Come on. 5-0, says Darren. 5-0. Good to know that he believes. Good to know that he believes. Tallis is going 4-1 Dover. Okay. All right. I can see a trend here. Rook is going 6.52. I can see what you're thinking there, Rook. Oh, here we go. Martin Brundle. Oh, no. Is this the team? Is this the team with all the names that I think are funny and then they always whoop us? Not today. Here he goes. Come on. Come on. Make me play it. Come on. Oh, he seems to be on a bit of a streak, doesn't he? This is our Alan Shearer, by the way, in the system. Oh, he's done him. He's done him. He's got it playing in his head. Oh, and it motivates him. He's in. He's in. 1-0. Thank you very much to the doubters. Gone way too early with my Jose clip, by the way. Way too early. Oh, no. Here come Dover. Here come Dover. Okay, we're up. Here's Tim Sherwood. Gives it to David Batty. To Chris Sutton. And, oh, we tried to release Shearer. Oh, it's Lou Vicari, isn't it? Oh, this is the team. Oh, yeah. Willie Nelson. I remember this team. They beat us every time we played them. They're not good. They just beat us. We're easy pickings for them, I feel. Easy pickings. Ah, it's Lou Vicari. Candy Crush was through. Willie Nelson was through. Game's all square. Game's all square. Oh, don't show me again. That's just... they got him behind Colin Hendry too easily. David May was flat-footed. And we're behind on the XG now as well. And here they come again. And it's that Taller who wears a hoodie and I thought it was his hair and Candy Crush. I remember this team now. We're not winning this game. Come on, Dibs. Hit Levi Amanchi with this. Go on. That's the ball. No, beaten in the air. Wilson. Oh, Levi. Come on, son. Yes! Mike, it's happening. It's happening, Mike. This is a thing. We've made changes. We've been brave, Mike. I said how I wanted to play to Mike. And Mike said, so are you doing this, 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 and this? And I said, no, I'm doing none of those things. And Mike said, well, have you tried doing the things that would get the team to play the way you envisaged? And I said, no, I've not tried those things. Click some buttons, Mike. I've clicked some. Oh, we're in. Here's Dibs. Who was the goalie for Blackburn? Tim, what was his name? Tim Flowers, Candy Crush. Oh, Flowers comes up big. Oh, get in. You'll take the assist as the assistant manager. Thank you, Isaac. High five for Mike's. Well done, the pair of you. Never, ever diss hoofball again. It's a cultured hoofball, though, isn't it? Oh, Willie Nelson. Oh, we've done him in the air. Done him in the air. McGlinchey. And here we go. Here's Stuart Ripley. Just go, son. All right. Oh, there's a ball through there, Wilson, as well. David Batty was not the most creative. That's what Wilson's like. Wild boar. Oh, we're doing all right. Look at that XG of 1.61. This is encouraging. I feel like there's... Oh, no, that's Dover's XG I've just looked at. We're not doing well. XG of 0. All right, take it all back. Take it all back. Okay, not as great as I first thought. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Sorry, I'm ignoring the chat here as well. Let's get caught up. Important things to post, which is difficult because my alerts are not working this afternoon, so I'm having to do things manually. It's very, very tricky. But Pokes is with us. Everybody's favourite drafter. Not successful one, granted, but he has a lot of fun doing it. Stay focused. Thank you. Let's do that. Great to see you in, Pokes. Afternoon, Llamadillo. Not had that one before, Pokes. I'll take it. Sean, have you noticed much change in the update? Because you haven't, and you were playing earlier. I've only played with the update during this stream. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I've been beaten by a ball over the top that one of my central defenders has ducked. You know, where their shoulders kind of like hunch up and their head regresses into their body. I haven't had that yet. So I'm going to chalk that up as a win. Mike, let's go. He's high-fiving all day with Isaac. Do llamas have hooves? It's a very good question. Well, llamas are a camelid, and camels have hooves. So I'm going to go with yes, a tentative yes. But look at that shot map. Well, you say, Mike, but look at that shot map. I didn't see a shot map. Is there a way of seeing one? Not with this skin, probably. I didn't see a shot map, but hey, it looked good, did it? We're doing something right. RC's with us. How's it going? It's going very well, RC, actually. Oh, it was almost going better. It was almost going better. What a start to the half that would have been, RC. Thanks for the... I tell you what, RC, it's a long overdue Twitter follow, isn't it? I'm a bit rubbish on Twitter, RC, to be honest. I don't go through and see who's following me. And then sometimes Twitter suggests people that you should follow back, and your name was there, and I thought, I know him. So I followed. As I tend to do from time to time. Oh, I thought he was over the top again. He was like Sylvester Stallone. No, not Willie Nelson, though. Oh, no. Oh, no, Caninda. Oh, no. Christian Dibble. The game is in the hands of Christian Dibble. No. No. Okay. Okay. It's Jeff Horsfield. He's wearing the captain's armband as well. Okay, we've got to go again. We're well behind on the XG here. And on the shots as well. Am I concerned, Mike, by the way? Am I concerned? I'm well behind here, but we're drawing. And they've had a penalty. Am I concerned? I'll tell you what I'm concerned with. My left winger is playing 6.3. I'm definitely concerned by that. Have I got anything on the bench? I think I've left it so that I don't. Anyway, Isaac. Haven't had any disallowed goals yet, which seems different. Sure, it seemed like there had been one a game during points. JB, that's it. You're calling... Yeah, not Von Bournemouth. We will not resort to Von Bournemouth. Goodness me, anybody but him. Rook. Hang on. Rook's telling us his dinner plans here. You're going with kimchi burgers and fries for dinner tonight. We're all very jealous. Mike, not too concerned. Not too concerned. I'm concerned, Mike, you see. Mike, this is the point where if you weren't here guiding me, I'd be designing a new tactic right now. Because we've let in 2 goals. So that means let's panic. Isaac, what's the phrase, Isaac, that you taught me? Where I make decisions based off too little data. Tell me my phrase, Isaac. I've forgotten my phrase. I'm a chronic sufferer of it. What can I do over on the wings? Let's try this. I have recency bias. I'm biased towards what's just happened. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. Monkey the Fog. Who was it that was pushing for Caninda to get in the team? That's you. But he came in and he scored 2 goals. So I kept him in. He scored 2 goals in the FA Trophy against Herne Bay, but I kept him in on the back of that. Don't worry, once the on-loan player is back fit, he'll be gone again. He'll be out. Okay, here we go. 30 minutes. Here we go. Coloured Sands, you're making FM look easy. Okay, great. That makes me feel a lot worse about my own life. Craig Cochrane's with us. Hello, Craig. Late into the stream. Don't need to worry about that. Like you've ever missed anything. You could join with 1 minute to go, Craig, and you'd still see all the best bits. By the way, we're doing some more selection for our French best ever Premier League 11 very, very shortly. We're going to go strikers, by the way, as well. Don't get any names in the chat yet, but start percolating, please. Start percolating. We're going to want some names pretty soon from you, and we're going to put them to the poll. We're going to be playing 2 up front. We've gone with a 3-5-2 formation, so we want 2 strikers. Start thinking. Start thinking. Kinsella. That's too far out to be shooting, son. Bliss, it's up. Oh, we've hit the post. Oh, Tomo, you're offside, aren't you? Tomo? Tomo? Have you?
Goal!
It counts. It counts. You see, Mike, all you got to do is keep the faith. I told you not to panic. There was Mike saying we probably need to make changes. No, that wasn't Mike, was it? That was me. Pokes. Oh, you're talking about your fries and burgers with Rook. Okay, that sounds very good. Edwin. Kimchi is a great choice in a burger. Here we go. You boys like to take our stream chats off in like a culinary direction, don't you? Edwin had kimchi with noodles tonight. Didn't Rossiter used to be a wonder kid at Liverpool years ago? If he was, he's not now. Shall we have a look? Leonard Rossiter, Liverpool, played for them as well. Made a cheeky appearance. It's like a start in a league game as well. Then went to Rangers, Fleetwood, Bristol Rovers, and then things got really tough because he washed up at Kingstonian. Only 28, even though I always think he's over 30 because it looks like 28 tough years there. It's the physicals that mean he's not in my team. Good player, though, good player and consistent and brave. Why is he not in my team? All right, I don't know. Edwin, Blissett still delivering at 78 years old. I know. He defies science, doesn't he? Let's get Shex on. Here we go. Let's try and see this game out now. Try and see it out. Joshua Brown, you stream between 1 and 3 p.m. People get hungry. Hang on. Well, I suppose it's dinner time for Rook, isn't it? It's dinner time. Could we get a cheeky 4th here? Bit of gloss. Kinsella's not rushing. Probably best, actually. We're close to the final whistle. We could get another win here. Is he still with us? Oh, there you are, Kinsella. In. Monkey in the fog. Monkey in the fog. Oh, it's been disallowed. What do you mean the whistle's already gone? Blissett's offside? What's it got to do with Blissett? What's that got to do with Blissett? You're telling me he's obscuring the goalkeeper's vision there? All right, he's 7'3". Maybe he is, but Blissett's come on and got a 7 again. You know, he's pushing. By the way, Mike, can't buy a performance from fullbacks. Is that an FM23 thing? Is it? Is that a my tactic thing? Just asking. Pokes. Oh, hello, Pokes. You think you're having a McDonald's tonight? And neither you or Heather can be bothered to coo. You can be bothered to coo. Coo, coo. Come on, the kids will love it. Oh, no, Cook. Sorry, Cook. Simon, if my chatbots have just deleted your message, I apologise. There's no way Simon has written anything offensive. I trust him more than I trust myself. That could be some over-officious chatbotting there, Simon, for which I apologise. Isaac. Voice. Oh, never mind. I've lost something there, Isaac. I've lost something. Oh, I'm not keeping up with the chat, to be fair. JM, nout wrong with McDonald's. I disagree. JM thoughts. It's not a favourite of mine, I have to be honest. Craig, thank you, Craig. That was not offside. Fullbacks are an issue for JM thoughts. Sober Bio numero uno says fullbacks on defend are good, though. Is that true? Mike suffers from the same. As long as they do their job, you're fine. Isaac, every time I hear Kinsella, I always think of Domi Cumbella. Braunschweig FC cult hero. Stephen Taylor, Meatless Friday. It's Lent. Twice. Isaac. It's disallowed. John FM. Welcome in, John FM. Has much change in the match engine? I don't know. I don't want to say it out loud, John, in case I curse it, but it feels like there's less nonsense. But we're about to probably see lots of nonsense, I think. Simon, always you. Okay, good, Simon. I thought the chatbots were running riot again. We can't have that. AJ, howdy yourself. Hope you're well. Coloured Sands, Trabzonspor next. Come on, you can beat Trabzonspor. Defending champions mean nothing to you. And Joshua Brown, wherever I hear that fullbacks are the issue, you think of Lorit Haliti. I don't know who Lorit Haliti is, but here we go. My goodness, we're an hour and 4 minutes into the stream, and we have done very, very little FMing, but I enjoy chatting with you young scoundrels. I have to be honest. Let's move that over onto the other screen. But it's half time now. We've got work to do, important work to do. How I'm going to be able to do this important work, given some of the limitations that I have with tech, my end, we shall see. But it's time for half time, and we're going to be having a look at our best French 11 to ever play in the Premier League in England. Just a little reminder, we've already picked Fabien Barthez as our goalkeeper. I think very loosely we selected Arsene Wenger as our manager, but that was never put to a poll. We're going to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, and I thought, well, it's Friday, why don't we treat ourselves to selecting some strikers today? So we're going to put it to a poll, and I want your ideas in the chat now. Who do we want to be voting on? Give me your ideas. Who are the best French strikers to play in the Premier League? Let's start thinking of some ideas then. Anelka, Coloured Sands, thank you. L'Enfant Terrible is going to go in the vote. We've got Henri. You're going to go Anelka and Henri, are you? So no Eric Cantona for Coloured Sands. Darren Taylor is going with Gabriel Obertan. I think that could be a niche suggestion. Isaac, you don't think he'll win it, but honourable mentions for Louis Saha. Coloured Sands, Olivier Giroud is much underrated. Who else have we got? Whoa. Pause everything, people. Pause everything. Hello. Francis Oliver, chairperson of Brackley Town. Now, I'm guessing we're going Vanarama North here with Brackley Town. And they are, okay, they're in the relegation zone. But all is not lost, thank you. I'm not doing such a terrible job that there aren't still clubs sniffing around for my services. Obviously, Brackley is not in London, not even close. But it's nice to get the offer of an interview, isn't it? What else have we got? Got No Game is going Cantona. Joshua Brown is throwing in Robert Pires, although I think we save him for the midfield wingers. David Hall, how am I? I'm fabulous, David Hall, but that really is insignificant compared to how you are on this rather fine Friday, David. Hope that you are well. Cantona's got to be in the team. John FM is going Robert Pires as well. And Thierry Henry. And Brackley. I don't know. I think Brackley might be drunk at the wheel, to be honest. Don't trust Francis. He owes me a tenner. Talis, Sylvain Wiltord. What do you mean, Joshua Brown? You're doing a terrible job at Brackley. Terrible job? Good heavens. 4 games unbeaten. I'm on the charge here. Okay. So, let's create a poll. And we're going to go with... So our poll is going to just be titled Strikers. And we are going to go with Eric Cantona, We're going to go with Thierry Henry. We're going to go with Olivier Giroud. And we're going to go with Nicolas. I don't think it's Nicholas. Is it Nicolas Anelka? We're going to put these 4 to you. The winner gets in the team. The runners-up will be joined by, I'm going to say Sylvain Viltord, to select our second striker. Let's go. Here we go. It's in the chat now. Get your votes in. KD thinks Henry and Anelka. Craig Cochran thinks Cantona and Anelka. And then you can get Henry on the wing. But Henry on the wing would mean no Robert Pires, wouldn't it? I don't know. Louis Saha, extremely underrated. Djibril 4 Eyes plays Football Manager. Djibril Cisse, honourable mention for the hair alone, isn't it? I love his hair and beard combos as well. Does great work. It's great work. I'm frantically trying to play towards game day here. Chippenham Town are next for us. Looks like Thierry Henry could be winning the vote here as well. Looks like Thierry Henry. So I thought Cantona might win the first vote, but we're going to give you another couple of seconds. What about David Trezeguet? Did David Trezeguet play in the UK, Talis? Did he play in the Premier League, David Trezeguet? I don't remember that. I don't remember him there. Oh, Kingstonian's youth intake preview. I'll spare you the agony. It's all ease, straight ease. Goodness me. But why not Gianfranco Zola, Sander Rhodes? I would say because of his nationality. We're picking the all-time French best 11 to play in the Premier League. And Zola, of course, is from Sardinia, isn't he? I was about to say Italy, but he's Sardinian. So let's end the poll. Let's end the poll right there. And it was competitive. It was competitive. But Thierry Henry's in the team. So now we have to find his strike partner. So we go with... Eric. When they see the trawler. What else did we say? We're going to go with Enfant Terrible. We're going with the most beautiful man in football, Olivier Giroud. And then we're going to bring Wiltord to the party. Ain't no party like a Wiltord party. Let's get that strike partner going. Oh, it's tense. It's nervous. I know who I would go for. A lot of people have said the combination I would go for. Djibril Cisse was on France's Strictly Come Dancing. Isaac, I tell you what, knowledge of European Strictly Come Dancing is where we need instruction. Thank you very much for that. Simon, sorry, have I missed something here? What's Sean asked here? If I wanted to join your Discord server, do I need an invite or something? I don't know whether somebody said last time, Sean, that the link that I have in the description beneath this video wasn't working. If that's the case, let me know. And I will go and get one live. In fact, while you lot are all voting, let's do that now. Because we're trying to decide who Thierry Henry's strike partner is. That's important business here, but so's getting everybody that wants to be in the Discord safely in the Discord. So let me head into the manager's seat. Right. Copy. The link is not working, Sander Rhodes. Thank you very much. Hopefully that one will. I've popped one in chat there. Hopefully that will do the business. Let me know if it does. If it doesn't, we'll try and hatch some alternate plan. David Trezeguet played for Platense, Monaco, Juventus, Hercules, Benny Yass, River Plate, Newell's Old Boys, FC Pune City. English Trezeguet play for Villa, but I think he's Egyptian. He was amazing. The link is not working, but it worked now. Thank you very much, Sean. Let me know whether that link has worked for you. Otherwise, we will hatch some alternative plan. And I'm going to end the poll, people. I'm going to end the poll. There we go. It's Cantona. And I think that's a dream of a strike force. Can you imagine Cantona dropping deep and being able to play balls to the pace of Thierry Henry? I think, goodness me, that would be superb. Edwin, thank you, Edwin. Hello, Edwin, you're so on brand and I love it. 46 in the chat. By the way, what a number that is for a YouTube stream on a lunchtime. But only 17 likes. Come on, folks, just one click. We need that on t-shirts, don't we? Just one click. Christian's back. Been working. We'll forgive you, Christian. This is why we stream at this time, Christian, because, well, people have got work to do. But it's nice to have a bit of a company, isn't it? Four Eyes liked. Of course you did, Four Eyes. Very on brand. Thank you very much for that. Let's get back into the game, shall we? Back into the game. Nathan Marsh, as liked, always do. Very good. I think we're up to... How many likes are we on now? I've got 30 registered here. Does going away and coming back count as 2 views, Christian? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Team selection for Chippenham Town. Now, Caninda. Whenever I say Caninda, I think of a children's TV show from the 90s. With Sabrina the Teenage Witch in. What was that called? What was that called? Clarissa. I always think of Clarissa. I want to say Caninda Knows It All. Is that what that show was called? I digress. Anyway. Hi, Dark Admiral. You're in. Don't worry about being late. Good to have you in. Already hit the like button on your way in. Thank you very much. It's like a Ring doorbell. Announce yourself there. Absolutely superb. I have got thinking to do here. Wild Boar seems like he's in a good bit of form. 2 in 2. He's got to stay in the side. Levi Amanchi scored in the last game. Got to keep him in the team. And then Tomo came on and scored the winner, didn't he, in the last game? So I've got 3 strikers to choose from there. That looks good. McGlinch, it's left wing that I'm not happy about, isn't it? Danny Preston, in you go. But let's get a left winger on the bench. Oh, can I get a left winger on the bench? That's a question. I don't think I can. Okay. Preston's going to have to play well. Preston plays well. Clarissa explains it all, Rook. Thank you very much. I'm glad somebody went with me on my little nostalgic trip down gibberish lane. We're playing Chippenham Town. Are Chippenham are they playable, or have they got promoted since I've started this save? And where are Chippenham in the league? 8th. All right. Okay. This is a game then, people. This is a game. What's Four Eyes up to? He simmed through to November the 28th, 2022. Like work the space and took over Biggleswade FC. Why does Why does work the space sim to the 28th of November? What's the significance in that date? Just in the drop zone, but stayed up and now in the top 5. Congrats. Top 5. Stuff dreams are made of, Four Eyes. I finished 16th. Sean, are you in? Are you in? Announce yourself once you get in there, Sean. Can you put a new Discord link? Christian, you'd have to scroll up a little bit in the chat. I've put a fresh one in the chat. I don't know why it doesn't like the one that I put in the YouTube description. I would say I would correct that, Christian, but I will forget. Chris Packham's playing, by the way. Is he doing? Good work with wildlife. And now Josh Essen, a player the scouts recommended to me and I didn't sign. And we're a goal down, Mike. We're a goal down. Isaac. What do we do? Do I panic? Do I redesign a tactic because we're a goal down here? I need to change formations. Colville. I don't like this defending. Why didn't that player track the runner? Coloured Sands. I'm fed up of reading about your form. It's making me feel bad. They're coming out. Brian Horton's playing now as well. Coloured Sands, what formation are you playing? Tell me you're playing a 4-4-2 counter-attack as well. Loft is another player I had on trial and didn't sign. Here's Hanson. Bop. To Brian Horton. Not again. Lofty. Oh. Laz, you've not missed the stream. You're here for the, well, I would say the best bits, but I think that is being a little bit too optimistic. You're here for the rest of the stream. Great to have you in, Laz. Hope you're well. Where in the world are you, Laz, by the way? Let's establish where you are. Let's pause and shout as well. Demand more. Come on, Mike. The issue is that goal was the pass from deep. That is something you need to address. You say that, Mike, like I know how to address it. And I love that faith you have in me, Mike. And remember, you're dealing with a buffoon here. What was that? Get your act together. Wild boar, by the way, on a 6.6. I don't know how long we can keep him on a 6.6 when Harry Thompson's on the bench. Tomo. And then Nathan Blissett can come on as well to wreak havoc. Watch the replay after the game. Mike, if I doze off and start talking about, I don't know, Clarissa Explains It All, remind me. Why have I had 0 shots on target, by the way? It's very even on the XG. Let's encourage. But I'm not getting back into the game. And Tory Wilson. Dibble. Good claim. And that's a good ball. Come on. No. Chris Packham in the midfield wins it all. Brian Horton. No. Don't bring him down. No. It's the same players combining. Good tackle. Like that. And again. Lofty. Laz, you're in Swindon, are you? Are you a Robins fan? Are you another one? Mike. That just seems like bad defending. I mean, he should have taken the man as well as the ball there, and we just don't challenge for the header. And Dibble doing dibbly things, isn't he? Doing dibbly things. Okay, this is not going very well. Let's get the big man on. Nathan Blissett, Levi Amanchi. I've bought Danny Preston on the left wing. He's not doing well. Rami's doing terribly, so we'll get Shaq on. Nothing. Oh, Mike, thank you. I needed that. Nothing I could do there. That was just bad defending, wasn't it? Airily, we should have won that challenge, or at least challenged. 8 shots, 1 on target, even on the XG. Tory Wilson's got another throw in. Neil, by the way, if you're watching the vlog back, you said we were conceding a lot of goals from throw-ins. So I've made some changes. I don't know if they're going to have worked, but I made some changes. I love Blissett. He wins headers. Come on, Shaq. Beat your man, get delivery into the box. Or don't beat him and just get delivery into the box. Or just give it to Blissett. He's left. Lofty. We're getting counted on. We are not meant to be getting counted on. We do the countering. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mike. Oh, that didn't look good. Didn't look good. They're running through the centre of us. Look at the run by Lofty. So, first of all, that man there has cut across in front of his defender rather than track that run. I don't like that. He does not... it's Caninda. Doesn't make enough effort to go and track that run either. I guess the ball's played. I'm blaming McGlinchey for that. I'm blaming McGlinchey because the play there from midfield, look, you're with the man. You're with him. The play there is to track that man, not cut in front of him and then cut off your own defender I think in pursuit of the ball lies on the ball. So I think that's because my closing down is too high. I think. And that's why my midfielder reacted like that. Neil. Oh, Neil. Hello, Neil. Sorry, have I beckoned you in? Sorry, Neil. I know you're busy working. Can you let future Neil know that he also is an FM genius? Neil knows that. Past, present, and future Neil knows that. That was poor. That was not good. Although the XG was fairly level to the third goal. But I don't like what I just saw. Last man staying behind. Sean, sorry, Sean. I missed her.
Do I not like that? So goal.
Edwin, are your opposition instructions messing up the tracking of runners? Possibly. Did any of the defenders try there? No. No amount of data can make up for just poor play. Well, I'm hoping that it will, Isaac. I'm looking for magic fixes as we're still 7 points off the playoffs. Now, Rook, I think your defender made a schoolboy error. Let's go. Too much pressing intensity from the central defender. And then, Mike, watch the first goal. Thank you, Mike. Hello, Mike. Watch the first goal again. So, Essen. Let's take a look. I'm not going to like what I see here, am I? I also don't like the fact that Loft scored 2 and I had him on trial. So Chris Packham gets the ball and turns there and has far too much space, doesn't he? And if my strikers are not closing down the defenders, they absolutely should be closing down Chris Packham in the midfield. Wilson is tight but not goal side. And Manchi, where's our other striker, by the way? I've lost him. That's McGlinchey. That's Wilson. That's Preston. So Wild Boar is over on the left. Why are you over there, son? What's that about? Have they just had a throw-in? Okay, so Wild Boar has tracked Brian Horton over to the left-hand side. And then it's gone back to their defence. I'm quite comfortable for their defenders to have the ball on the halfway line. This pass is forbidden. The issue is in the DM, not the central defenders. And you see, I'm thinking the issue is in the strikers not closing down as well. Because Levi Amanchi was stood next to that man and has watched him go and receive the ball. And he's not gone and done a job for us there. Then so that's the next problem, is it? That pass. You know, getting beaten in behind is not great. But you think we should be closing down that passing lane. Is that right? And then they're in. And then they score. This right here. I mean, their DM. So, yeah, Chris Packham. Chris Packham's the problem. Exactly. Your strikers need to stay on the pivots. Hold on, Mike. Hold on. Brace yourself there. So did I just diagnose something correctly there, Mike? Is that a thing? Did I just actually watch a passage of play? Something I never do, by the way. Once a game's played when I'm not being guided by Mike, I just move straight on angrily to the next game. So the strikers didn't do their job. So, Mike, I'm just going to carry on thinking out loud here, Mike. First thing we're actually going to check is the strikers themselves and their work rate and their teamwork. 7 and 6. Is that part of the problem? 7 and 6, and I'm playing him as a pressing forward. Wild Boar, 5 and 6. Is that part of the problem? And I've got Tomo on the bench, 12 and 13. So is just the player selection, Mike, part of the problem, not just the tactical instructions? Because if I go to my opposition instructions, they're going to be playing a DM in the next game. So let's just check what I've got set up here. DMs, tight mark, trigger the press, tackle as if your life depends on it. Which seems all right. That man needs to be starting. Tomo, but he also needs to be scoring, Mike. And he needs to be 6'6" with acceleration of 12. So here we go then. Why don't we take out Wild Boar and bring Tomo in and hope that Tomo does the work that the other strikers are not. Also, tell them to mark that position. Tomo, go and mark DMs. Now, this is my bugbear with this, Mike. Why can't I tell them to close down multiple positions? I want to be able to tell this exact player if it's a DM or a DM left or a DM right or a central midfielder, close them down. And I can't. I can just say mark one specific position. But anyway, there you go. Tactics. Live. Always a thrill, isn't it? Every day's a school day. We are hurtling towards a game with Hayes and Yedding, who are 14th. And their job did come up earlier in the season. And it was when I was on a very poor run of form. And I thought about going for it. I did. I thought about going for it, I have to admit. Laz, how is everyone finding the updated match engine? Fabulous for the first 3 games, then disastrous for that one. Can't stand the new match engine. It's broken, I tell you. Defensive midfielders get way too much time on the ball. By the way, let me show you another thing as well. Look at Al-Amin Kazim. He looks like he could be a good player. So let's assume I've scouted him and I'm going to approach to sign him. And we'll get rid of these. And we'll suggest promises, finalise. He wants 1.1k a week. Okay, fair enough. I think if I got him in on trial, I could lower that. I can offer £20 a week. This is also why I'm loving Kingstonian right now. I cannot do a thing to strengthen the squad. £20 per week. Can't even get a loan signing in on that. Why can I not... Oh, got to close that down. Why can I not offer more than £20 a week? Because halfway through the season, they've just taken the budget from 8,000 down to less than 5,000. And I'm over it. So until we get to pre-season and I can ship some players out, I'm stuck with the squad. To be fair, I don't have a wage budget. I got nothing. I was comfortably about £2,000 inside my wage budget. James Dutton, come on now. I've taken him out the side for maybe 3 or 4 games. I mean, don't be furious. Just go. All right, we're back down then. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. Oh, Adam Hayton now. What? So I've bought in my backup goalie for 4 fixtures? They're way too quick, aren't they, to throw their toys out the pram here? You just go. That seems like the only option. Fine. We'll deal with that. Hayton's gone for a transfer request. I've already got 3 goalkeepers. This is fine. Okay, we've got Hayes and Yedding, 14th. And then we've got the FA Trophy against Ebbsfleet, who I think are in the division above. I think they got promoted the season we lost the playoffs. We could do with a win. The club doesn't have any spare cash, so the board will cut whatever. So it's my own fault for not getting up into closer to my maximum wage budget, isn't it? I should blame myself here. Selling them would get you started on fixing your wages. Yeah, but how much have I got to go? What have I got? 1,900 quid? 1,850 quid? And what's this goalkeeper on here? 240. Oh, let's offer him out. 240 sounds like it's not going to be enough. But I tell you, the other troubling thing is I've got a lot of these players on non-contracts. You know, Tommy Davis, Lewis Kinsella, Leonard Rossiter, Kwaku Frimpong, Louis Baker, Amanchi, Kwame Thomas, Wild Boar. They're all on non-contract terms. So if they're not playing, they're not costing the club anything. I do worry for next season. This is why I love it, by the way. I love it. This is a battle. This is grim. This is football at the coalface. I don't like being top of the league. I like this bitter, grim reality. This is what I've been searching for. It feels horrible. I'm going to be honest, when I'm off stream playing, it's agony. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. So is Levi Amanchi the right choice? I feel like he is. And he is coming back from a long injury layoff. And we're dropping Wild Boar, which is a bit harsh because he's had just one bad game. But I think this is what I'm doing. Oh, Edwin's off to bed. Good night, Edwin. Thank you for dropping by. Regular guy. Everything must go. Regular guy's with us. Hello, regular guy, by the way. Didn't notice you sneak in there. Hope you're very well. Joshua Brown, realistically, a club in such a precarious financial position shouldn't have offered the initial budgets in the first place. Fully agree. You'd probably be in administration if you were spending 9k a week. Thank you, yes. Yeah. I mean, I did stay comfortably below it. I was £2,000 below it. Pokes, football is the winner with a story like that. Pokes, this is a journeyman. What kind of streamer starts a journeyman, gets attached to the first club they end up at, and never leaves? I mean, I ask you, Pokes, who does that? We're 11th, Pokes, in the table, by the way. We're 11th. God's own position, isn't it, Pokes? Rook, one bad game is all it takes to ruin your team morale. Is the morale shot, is it? Not great. It's not disastrous. But it's okay, because we're about to get another win. Vince Harper, how long till we get you back, son? 3 to 7 weeks. 4 goals, 3 assists. We could do with more assists, but... Isaac gets too attached to players and clubs, so could never do a save like this. Well, I'm not sure I have either. Of course you're 11. All right, Pokes. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed it, sir. Glad you enjoyed it. By the way, if you're not following Pokes, that's a travesty of epic proportions. Pokes, you're going to have to let us know in the chat, by the way, because I forget these things. You used to have a regular stream schedule, and now I know you dot your days around a little bit more. When are you next live? Because if you like watching me stream, and I'm not sure why you would, but if you do, you're going to love Pokes, because he's like me, but good. Not a football manager. He's worse than I am, and I set the bar very low. I mean, he's a barren wasteland of football manager knowledge. But he's a heck of a streamer, honestly. One of the best. I found him during one of the lockdowns during COVID, and he's not shaken me off since. He's over on the other brand, though, so you'd have to go onto that other brand. In fact, let's do a thing, Pokes. Let's do a thing. So, I think we did this earlier on for old Pokesy, but he's one of the good guys. Sean Hammond, are you bringing a cheeky bit of optimism here? I'm not that far off the playoffs. 7 points. But every time I feel like we're making progress and getting close, Sean, we throw in a 3-0 defeat to Chippenham like we did in the last game. Pokes, can't believe you made me talk about your own stream on my stream. So awkward. You love it. Little bit of promotion, Pokes. Come on. You love it. Thompson has voiced his displeasure. Okay, maybe if we stop doing that, he won't be so unhappy. And you're going to have to do a bit of finishing training if that's the case. There we go. 40-year-old Luke Chambers with acceleration of 1. Not ruling it out. Anyway, in March, it's Wednesdays and Fridays. So, Pokesy. Are you live tonight? And if so, what time? By the way, whatever time Pokes is about to declare that he will be streaming tonight, it's probably going to be 30 minutes later than that because he's not the most punctual. I mean, notice when I say I'm streaming at 1, I might be 2-3 minutes past 1, but I'm there or thereabouts. Not Pokes. Oh, no. Good Lord. What are we going to say to the players? I want a marked improvement. They've responded. I'm feeling optimistic. Our form, 1-4 and lost 1. Hayes and Yedding. Won 3 of the last 5. Oh, they're going to beat us. Tell you what, we're going to find it tough to break them down as well, aren't we? 3 at the back and a DM. Mike, they're playing a DM, by the way, Mike. Panic stations. They're playing a DM. Let's see whether Tomo closes down the DM like we've asked. In fact, do you know what? I'm up in the highlights. Here we go. 8 p.m. tonight, Pokesy. I shall try and be there, my friend. I shall say try. Like I've got anywhere better to be. I will be there. Kinsella on the corner. Kaninda. Oh, I think it's an own goal. No, they're giving that to George Milner-Smith. All right. Take it. That's a cheap goal for them to concede. Kaninda hits the bar. I guess it's on target. I think that's come off the goalkeeper there. And we go again. Okay. Richard Hammond. He's only a little chap in goal. Should be able to chip him. He's gone long. We're going to win that. Oh, we've not won it. He's taken it on his chest. Oh, no. That's unforgivable defending. Oh, sliced through our back line there. Okay, we go again. Tomo. Oh, here we go. Go on, Roddy. Oh, Richard Hammond springs like a cat. Goodness me, what a save. Okay, well, look, we're dangerous from set pieces. Let's go. Go on, let's try near post this time. No, far post again. All right. Kaninda. All right, doesn't chase it. Not so dangerous. Not so dangerous. Oh, no. No. Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen as many goals from direct free kicks in the 6th tier of English football as you see in Football Manager? I haven't. Dibble waved at it. Oh, dear Rook, your cranberry juice is a bit tart today. That sounds like first world problems, Rook, but I feel your pain. Nobody likes a tart cranberry juice, do they? We've had more shots. They've only had 1 on target, and it was the free kick that led to the goal. Wilson, Preston, Roddy. Oh, he's nodded it wide. We're threatening. We need to put out a shout. Encourage the players. Kinsella. Yeah, so our direct free kicks, they don't go in. No. Oh, no. Look at the match momentum as well. I feel like, well, Barry, are we that red? We are that red. The match momentum's in our favour. It's 1-1 at half time. So I think we need to design a new tactic because we're drawing 1-1. Point the finger. No, let's try and, come on. Let's try and be positive. Don't lose faith. Okay, they've not responded. Well, where have you lot gone off to there? Four Eyes loves orange and mango juice or apple and orange. It's heaven. Apple and orange. A cross-pollination there. I wouldn't have thought that went. Levi Amanchi, no good. Okay, wild ball on. Come on, boys. Come on, here we go. Tomo. Kaninda. Kaninda's not playing well, by the way. Oh, are we going to score from the kickoff? No, we're absolutely not. Oh, not again. Oh. Right. Who is this guy? Ad Sheed. Ad Sheed. Free kick taking. Oh, we can't see it. Long shots are decent, though, to be fair. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. But our set piece taker's not bad. Where is he? I've lost it. Oh, we've not signed any. Anyway, it's Kinsella. Free kick taking a 12. I mean, that guy can't be any better than that. Kinsella ploughed it into the wall. Oh, here we go. Come on, Preston. Ball, win it. Wilson. There we go. Thank you, McGlinchey. Come on, Tomo. Oh, charge down, Tomo. Corner ball. We're dangerous from set pieces. I keep saying we're dangerous from set pieces, trying to make it into a self-fulfilling prophecy. We're not that dangerous from set pieces, if I'm honest. You see? I like to try and will them. I like to try and will them on. Kinsella, nice ball in. Nothing doing. We're still in there. Wild boar. Still nothing doing. Jacqueline Wilson launches it. Oh, Boo Howie is a problem for me as well. Oh, and there he is. He never puts in a performance like I think he's capable of. I mean, what is this guy's form like? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. You're going back 8 games since he played well. Even when he gets an assist, he's poor. I can't persist with this, can I? Shackelford, you're in, son. Tomo's playing poorly as well. Can Nathan Blissick... Oh, Nathan Blissick could come and close down instead. Come on, Nathan. I tell you what, if you're a DM on the ball, you don't want Nathan Blissick closing you down. JDFM is in. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're well.
Hey, everybody.
Have we picked our post-winter update stream yet, JDFM? Sorry, not stream. Save. Because I know you're in the market for a new one, aren't you? Go on. Go on. All right, you. Go on. Oh, the 2 substitutes combine. That, my friends, that's tactics. Oh, they said it couldn't be done. There's the 2 subs. I actually made some tactical changes that might have impacted the game there. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. Weekend is in sight indeed, Johnny. In fact, I've declared it. I declared it in Wednesday's stream, to be honest. Thursdays are just Fridays in disguise. I declared it at the end of Wednesday. No. That's a goal kick as well, isn't it? What do you mean, corner? That came off their player. Oh, it's this Adsheed. I don't like him. He looks good. Good header away, though. Oh, Kinsella. Come on, then. We're on the break. Preston plays. Look at the guy on the right wing. Look at him. Play him in. It's Shackelford. Give it to Shex. Oh, no. Oh, all right. Goal! I was about to say Jacqueline Wilson has completely wasted one there. Forgive me, Wilson. Forgive me. That wasn't that bad, was it? Oh, it's a low percentage effort. I'm screaming to play the ball out to the right. How has the match engine been today? It's my first time using it, Johnny. I'm going to say what I've not seen. I said this earlier and I've still not seen any, but I was afraid of tempting fate. I've not seen any nonsense yet. You know, the defensive header kind of nonsense. They have played balls in behind us. Like there, they've beaten us in the air, but they beat us fairly rather than my defender having a free header and just ducking underneath it and it going behind them. Go on, Shex, close them down. So I've not seen nonsense yet. So I'm quite happy. Jacqueline, come on, Jax. Oh, come on, Shex, get onto it. No, not doing. So yeah, quite happy so far. Sean, I like that, by the way. I like that. Oh, that's a terrible ball. Is that Jacqueline Wilson? 3-1. No, they've got through. Oh, no, it's happened again. It's happened again. Why are they running? I take it all back, Johnny. The new match engine is broken. They just don't follow runners. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Could easily be picked up and tightly marked by 1, 2, 3. But no. It's like Hasselhoff in the opening scenes of Baywatch, just trotting. No urgency. Oh, Pokes, are you off, are you? Oh, no. Oh, Dibsy. Right, this game is getting a little tense now. Little bit too dense. You got to go and pick up the kids. Well reminded. Well remembered, Pokesy. I knew there was something I had to do. Thank you for that. Did you almost put him in the dumping ground, Isaac? Who's that? Who did I almost put in the dumping ground? Wilson. Wilson said, I want an extra chocolate bar. What am I not seeing here? What am I not seeing? Mike, you with us, are you? Did you see that goal? I didn't enjoy that goal. Lewis Kinsella's on a 6.4 as well. That's not great. I'm going to be brutally honest here. I'm looking at this screen thinking, how do I close out a game that's still got 24 minutes left to run? And I'm not seeing it without radically changing the way that I'm playing. They've got a corner. Okay. Get it away. That's good. Good defensive play. Oh, it's set pieces everywhere, isn't it? Oh, it's Dibble. It's Dibble. Why does Dibble come off his line? Blooming Dibble. He's meant to have fabulous aerial ability, but he's just wafting at them. Right. Shout. I want to yell at them, but I'm not. I'm encouraging. I'm offering a listening ear. Kaninda. Bodner. Come on then. Just get it out to the wide man. Look, he's gone. Shex has gone. Shex knows. That's a ball. That's not even contested. Okay. Come on, Jacqueline. Don't have another go because you're feeling lucky. Jacqueline. No. Come on. Get it out wide. Deliver into the box. Here we go. Jacqueline. Oh, no. You're not capable of those balls. And they've run off Kaninda again. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Lower tempo. Let's, yeah. Bruno Fontmark. New team. No, I'm still Kingstonian, Bruno. Because nobody else will have me at the moment. Plus, we're going to get them promoted. Here we go. Kinsella. Deliver. Lissit. Oh, you're too slow, aren't you? 74 years old. No. God, look at the man in the centre. Oh, he's got to be offside, hasn't he? Put your flag up. Is there a flag? Yeah, he was offside. Confident in that. Yeah, well off. Well off. The defenders will not go with their man. Absolutely will not go with their man. Is there anything we can do to pep this up? You live near that stadium? I do not, actually. Do not live near that stadium. What have I missed? Greeno's in as well. Didn't even see you sneak in there, Greeno. Hope you're well. Work done for the Friday, I would imagine. It's the weekend at Greeno Towers. Oh no. The missus and the youngest are wiped out. You're unaffected. Isaac. Yeah, let's hope he is okay. I'm sure he's fine. I'm looking, how can I add a bit more pep to this? I tell you what, live on the edge. Let's go balanced, shall we? Here we go. Hayes won't see it coming. Dominated the XG. Shouldn't really have conceded 3 goals. 3 goals and counting, by the way. Not again. Oh my, Christian Dibble. Why? Why are you coming for that, Christian? Because it's not even close to your domain, look. There's no way a keeper comes for that. There's still no way. I mean, the ball is, 4 foot from his head, surrounded by 3 defenders, by the way. What are you doing, Christian? Tell me your thought process. Because now you're backpedaling, and even still, Christian, how are you lobbed from there? You're almost on your line. And that's not going in because you're just going to jump up and catch it. Just jump. Oh, and the mole has scored. And we're losing. Yeah, don't trust the match engine, by the way. Not changed. Not improved at all. Oh, Sunday League. I tell you what, you're a goalkeeping coach, aren't you? Go on, Bliss it. Oh, you've hit the putt. Oh. You're a goalkeeping coach, aren't you, Bruno? So you'll have appreciated that one. Wild ball? No, nothing. We got a corner. We've got a corner. Come on. Come on. Together now. 88th minute. Kinsella on the corner. Come on. Sean, you're just right. Oh, come off it. Cleared off the line. Oh, that's a poor ball as well. Oh, come on. 89th minute. Here we go. Shex has played like a hero, I think, since he's come on. And he's in again. And Preston. Yes! Goal! Yes, celebrate a 4-4, which we've not definitely got, by the way. When you've been in the lead, 3 times in this game? We were 3-1 up. Why am I celebrating a 4-4? Oh, that's a great finish. Preston plays. All right. Minor victory. I mean, we should be winning that game, shouldn't we? Never mind getting a point. Defensively, there is work to do. I tell you what, it's not over yet, is it? This is a proper highlight as well. Okay. Better than losing by... I know, but 3-1 up, Rook. We were 3-1 up. Who doesn't celebrate 4-4 on a Friday? I'd have taken the 3-1 win. I'd have taken it. Didn't react quick enough. I'll tell you why I think we've not won this game. Both teams are playing in red. Don't like that. That's a terrible ball as well. Okay, for next season... here is my pledge. If there is a next season. I want a better passer in the midfield. And I want some pace at the back. I mean, the team in red had the much higher XG. That could be us. Oh, it is. Okay. I don't think I'm going to call it here. Next season, play better. That's the plan. We are 7 points off the playoffs. I just don't think we're getting in. I don't think we're going down. I don't think we're getting in. We're just not consistent enough. And there is nothing I can do at the moment to reshape the squad. All I can do is carry on scouting and try and line players up for the end of the season. I mean, we're only... Are we over halfway through? We are. We're over halfway through. But only just. I mean, I suppose if we were to go on a great run... By the way, this breaks my heart. Ryan Loft is the division's top average rating. And I had him on trial and decided, do you know what? He's not for us. He's banged in 23 and 22. That's painful. That's the one that got away there. Anyway, okay. The hunt for tactical nous goes on. What have I missed from you characters here? One for the neutrals. I think you're absolutely right, Wolf. Sean, look on the right side. At least you've got a record scoring for... Yeah, okay. I love the way you're going for the positive, Sean. I love that. Jesse, you just have to say... Oh, hang on, Jesse. Brace yourselves. Just have to say thank you for making your Friday morning at work slightly less unbearable. If only I could convince my boss to let me go home so you could play a little bit of Pokal action as well. Have you tried to broach that with your boss, though, Jesse? I mean, I'm sure they would be amenable. Just tell them all about FM. I mean, come on. Come on, they'd have to go for that, wouldn't they? We got Bruno. You should have hammered them in the locker room. Unreasonable. Yeah, all right. I think you're right. Rook, thanks for the stream. GT, thanks for the stream. Greeno, Loft was always good. Loft banter there, Greeno. Thank you very much. Craig, always a pleasure. You lot have been absolutely wonderful. What fabulous, fabulous people you are to spend an afternoon with. We've had more than 240 people in at various points this afternoon for a Friday lunchtime on YouTube. I'm going to chalk that up as a win. Probably the only win I'm going to have in quite a while, given my form. We're going to see you on Monday. You never know, by the way. We could be at the start of a new season by Monday if I completely fluff the next few games online. Hopefully, we're going to go on a charge. On Monday, we hit those playoffs. Don't bank on it.